says he wants to fight you next in December. Do you want to fight Mikey Garcia next?
Definitely I want that fight. I feel like that's the best fight available for me right now with Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fighting each other in September.
Fight fans all over the world, is Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? Hey, it's your boy. I'ma tell you, man, listen. Errol Spence Jr., Mikey Garcia. Hey, man, these talks are just getting a little too much for me. But you notice now, man, everybody like they want to call out Errol Spence. I don't know, man. It seemed like Errol Spence even said that on the Showtime broadcast. Man, look, he was saying how when he was offering Danny Garcia and Sean Porter an opportunity to fight for a title when they neither had a title, now one of them wanted to fight him. But now when they got a fight, everybody wanted, like, they calling out Errol Spence and saying, oh yeah, I'll fight him and all this here. So we'll just have to see whoever win out of Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. Hey, they gonna have to back up what they've been talking. But Mikey Garcia, I'm gonna tell you, you know, at first it was kind of looked at as a publicity stunt to sell his fight. You know, not just to sell it, but, you know, to kind of beef up the numbers for the fight with Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter Jr. But hey, man, the fight is over. And Mikey Garcia maintains his stance that he really still want to fight Errol Spence Jr. And, you know, I made another video about it. I ain't gonna like keep rehashing, going over the same stuff, but it's just intriguing to me because Errol Spence Jr., hey, he say, look, that's the best fight right now that can be made for me, you know, being that, you know, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, they already about to fight in September. So, hey, he say that Mikey Garcia fight really is right on time for him. That's what he expressed, you know, on that Showtime broadcast of the fight, you know, with Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. So, man, we might have ourselves, you know, a big treat in the fall. I mean, to me, I would like to see the fight. You know, a lot of people feel like it's going to be a one-sided fight that's not going to be, you know, I just really want to see it. It intrigues me. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm going to tell you this. Both guys, if you take a look at how their stance is, you know, man, look, both guys have a very sturdy stance. And it's like, you know, how they position themselves in their stance. They are always balanced and in position to throw a punch. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know, the only thing I really can say about it is, man, you know, you take a look now. Errol Spence is a southpaw, so, you know, for him, you know, he keeps that left leg planted to where he's able at any time to get not only in position to throw a punch, but get good leverage on his punches when he throw them, you know. And that's, you know, that makes for a sturdy punch. That's why, you know, he don't have that one punch knockout power. Nah, hey, but he did get Ocampo with that punch to the body. But that's because he was so balanced and got so much leverage on the shot. But I'm saying, like, you know, usually when he hits you, especially if he hits you up top, you know, he not always gonna knock you out with one punch. But he gets so much leverage on his shots, man, until, look, he gonna wear you down, you know what I'm saying, from accumulation of punches. Now, the same thing with Mikey Garcia. He's an orthodox fighter, and it will be very intriguing to see him, how he uses his different angles, you know what I'm saying, to, even though he's a shorter fighter, you know, coming up in the rankings, he still has those peculiar angles, you know, that he gets his shots off at, and he is also always balanced, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when he knocked Robert Easter Jr. down, that first punch he hit him with got Robert Easter Jr. kind of, you know, out of position. But he still was in good punching position to throw that next shot and got so much leverage on it. Hey, he sent them to the canvas. You know what I'm saying? And so it will be, to me, with Mikey Garcia's experience, you know what I'm saying? I think that it will make it a very good fight. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with the only question being is, will Mikey Garcia be able to stay composed under the fire of Errol Spence Jr.? Now, you see, he is very poised. He's very composed. Even when he was in there with Sergey Lipinets, you know, at 140, he took some shots from Sergey Lipinets. Now, he can be touched. This is the thing about both guys, Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia. They both get touched. You know, they both get touched. But when Mikey Garcia get touched, will he be able to still keep his composure, you know what I'm saying, and do what he needs to do? Because he's going to hit Errol Spence, but Errol Spence is going to hit him. And, you know, with Sergey Lipinets, you know, that was a different pop. Sergey Lipinets had some pop on his punches. But, you know, that's 140. You talking about going up to 147 and taking that brutality from Errol Spence Jr., them body shots, man. You know, being touched by somebody that has, you know, good leverage on their punches and very consistent to the body, you know, that's the only question. You know, will he be able to maintain his composure under that fire? Now, he did it with Sergey Lipinets. You know, you could tell Sergey Lipinets touched him, you know. And I think Sergey Lipinets did, you know, kind of, you know, I ain't gonna say like hurt him where he was like, you know, defenseless. But I think he, you know, just kept his composure, because some of them were some decent shots Sergey Lipinets hit him with. But that was at 140, like I said. You talking about a whole different monster with Errol Spence Jr., who is a very sturdy welterweight. He's not a small welterweight, man. And, you know, that's the only question to be seen, you know. Either way, man, I think it still will be. I heard somebody say, man, I can't remember who said it. I think it was Black Fight Fan TV. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV. A brother up in he has become a big dog in YouTube boxing. You know what I'm saying? He had been coming up in the rankings, and he is, man, he been growing, but it seems like now he's growing at a faster rate. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Much love and respect. But Black Fight Fan TV, man, hey, y'all, hey, I know if you in this into YouTube boxing, you already know Black Fight Fan TV got the goods. And then, you know, now him and 78 do a live thing in the morning, man. Y'all tune in, man. It end up being some real good conversation, not just boxing, but I mean, some stuff is just life in general, man. And them guys, man, really got some words of wisdom. I'm telling you, y'all check them out. But I think it was Black Fight Fan TV that said, that was saying, man, hey, if Mikey Garcia even make it 12 rounds with Errol Spence without getting knocked out, it'll be man, hey, he'll still be looked at as, you know, a top pound for pound guy. You know what I'm saying? For coming up in all these weight divisions. But, you know, a lot of people suggest against it. And I mean, really, I think he should grow into 147. I think he still has room to, you know, he making 135, man. He should stay there and do some good work. Or either settle in at 140 and do some good work, man. There's plenty of work to be done in those divisions. And, you know, once he gets a little bit older and can't make 135, you know what I'm saying, maybe he can move up to 147 and, you know, like really grow into, you know what I'm saying, that frame, you know. But right now, man, you talking about a young beast like Errol Spence. But I'm going to tell you what I believe. And I heard the broadcasters talking about it. And they were saying how Mikey Garcia, like, saw some holes in Errol Spence Jr.'s game from him fighting Lamont Peterson. Now, I'm going to tell you, Errol Spence Jr., I'm going to tell you, he is growing as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He pales in comparison to Mikey Garcia in professional. Nah, I got to choose my words wisely so people don't jump on it. In professional experience. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got an experienced guy like Mikey Garcia, not only, you know, professional experience in boxing, but he's been around the sport probably, you know what I'm saying, ever since he could walk and talk. He's been learning the sport. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he had a cognitive sense of learning, he probably has been learning something about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Being in that, you know, coming up in that family he came up in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, him saying that he probably seen some holes or seen something in Errol Spence fight game, he probably does. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Errol Spence Jr., he's getting better and better though. Every fight you can see him getting better, getting stronger, and you know, confidence level is through the roof. When you do something like, hey, Errol Spence was talking for a long time. I was watching some old fight films the other day. I was watching when he fought Chris Algieri, and everybody was saying how, okay, now this is a little step up in competition for him, man, and he disposed of the man like in grand fashion, something Manny Pacquiao didn't do, Ruslan Provodnikov didn't do, Amir Khan didn't do, but he got the man out of there. You know what I'm saying? And something he was saying, you know, like he had back then been calling out some of the top welterweights. And after that fight, I saw what he was saying. Yeah, he want Danny Garcia and all the other welterweight champions. He was saying that back then. Now, for a guy to come up in the rankings, he's fighting, and finally get an opportunity at a title, the IBF title with Kell Brook, and go across the pond to another country where fans booing them, telling them, oh, you know, calling them trash, nobody rooting for him in the stands. You know how, man, hey, you talking about British fight fans? Oh my goodness. Those fight fans, they rooting for their guy, and they rooting hard. You know, they chanting songs, all kind of stuff, man. But this man go into a hostile fan environment, you know what I'm saying, over to this man's house, to his backyard, and whip the guy, knock him out for his title. And he been screaming, hey, look, I want my title, strap season. All before he go over there, man, his confidence level is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's through the roof now. So, I mean, although, you know, hey, some of that stuff, you know, you could say, yeah, I see holes in fight games and all this here stuff, but man, hey, this young man right here, man, hey, look, and they say licking his chops like the big dog, like I was saying in another video, man, like a big dog. You see a big dog, like you walking your big dog and somebody walking a little dog, you trying to pull your big dog back. He trying to get to the little dog. The little dog steady barking, don't know what he in for. Maybe he can't see how little he look compared to the big dog. The big dog vicious, ready to pounce. But you know, that's what Errol Spence Jr. is doing right now. He even said it. He said, hey, let him come up here. But Mikey Garcia, maybe he has seen something. And Errol Spence Jr., yes, he does not have the same experience as Mikey Garcia. But the big question is, will Mikey Garcia be able to stand under that fire when Errol Spence Jr. is throwing those, hey, coming from that southpaw stance and throwing them heavy body shots, man? And yeah, like Kell Brook, you know, is a decent boxer. He has skills. He also has a very sturdy stance. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, look, Errol Spence catch you out of position, he go give you the goods, especially to the body. But man, this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing, man, I can't wait to see if this thing really go come to fruition. And I can't wait to see the matchup, you know, if it all, when it boils down to it. But hey, man, go ahead and slap that like button for me. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it goes down. Subscribe first, then hit the bell icon. But this Daddy P signing off.